Hello everybody! Welcome back to Cooking with Chef Fletch. This afternoon we are going to make stuffed shells. Or in this case we're actually using Manicotti. You can use the jumbo stuffed shells if you want, but we're doing Manicotti in this lesson. See you in a bit. I'm going to get everything prepped and I'll be back to show you how to do it all. Okay guys, so first of all we're going to brown some hamburger meat. While we get this browning, we're going to make sure it gets fully browned. After we get it completely browned, we are going to actually drain it, and then we will cool it off in the freezer for a little bit because we don't want it too hot when we add it to our cheese mixture here in just a little bit. Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I browned that hamburger meat we were browning. I actually threw it in the freezer to cool it off just a little bit because we're going to throw it in here with our cheese. And what I have in this bowl is a pound of ricotta cheese and half a pound of mozzarella cheese. I've also added 2 eggs. I find when you add 1 egg per pound, granted I don't have 2 pounds of cheese in here, but I can't really half an egg. So I've got 2 eggs in here, 1 egg for each pound of cheese. I've also put a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Now I'm just going to add my hamburger meat into that. Get that out of our way. Going to get this all mixed up. This is for the ones that are wanting that meat lovers type of manicotti. I do also have a bowl over here that is not going to have meat in it because we are going to do 2 styles of manicotti. One with meat and one without. So I've got this all mixed up. Next we're going to take our sauce. I've already sprayed this pan with some cooking spray. We're just going to get some sauce into this pan. This is just your typical marinara spaghetti sauce. Just going to kind of layer the bottom of that pan. This will help to coat the noodles when they're on the bottom. I'm going to slide this pan out of our way for just a second because you want to be able to see our manicotti noodles. Now I did not cook these because it's real easy to stuff them when they're not cooked. If you're doing the jumbo shells, you might want to cook them first because when they're not cooked they're a little hard to get open to get the stuffing in. Alright, so we're going to get our noodle here. Like I said, you do not have to cook these ones because they got a pretty good opening. If you're going to use the jumbo shells, you might want to cook those shells just to make it easier to stuff them. So let's get started stuffing on these. I'm just going to take the spoon. It does take a little bit of time to get these stuffed, and it can be a little messy. You're going to want to just make sure you get it all scooped in there. Like I said, it's going to get a little messy. That's why I got my cutting board here underneath. As you scoop, you're going to push it down because we want to get it all the way through the shell. These ones are a little bit more difficult because it is a narrow, but if you can see, as you push it down, so you want a narrow spoon. A teaspoon works real good because you got the long handle and you can push it down in there. And I've got it butt up against the cutting board so that it won't spew out the other end. We just want to keep scooping that in there. Work that in there till it's completely full. You can scoop up this stuff on the cutting board and because you want to use all this yummy goodness. Get it in there real good. Like I said, this will be the time-consuming part of making these, but they are so worth it. You can ask anybody that I've made them for that they're worth it. Hey Jules, are these worth it? Well, maybe.
Yes, they are.
Oh, there she is. Wasn't sure if she was going to answer there for a minute. Alright, I've got this one completely stuffed. As you can see, it's stuffed on that end. And we got stuffing all the way to the other side. So we're just going to lay that in our pan. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these stuffed and we'll be back. See you in a bit. So, got them all stuffed. Here's the the non-meat ones. Here's the meat lovers ones if you want meat.
Ooh.
I hope y'all got all y'all stuff because we're on to the next step now. Obviously these look a little dry, so what we got to do next is we got to lather this sauce right over the top of them. We'll make sure they get nice and moist so they don't get too dried out when we're cooking them. Get plenty of sauce on all of those. And I've got the oven preheated to 350. That's what we're going to be cooking them on. They will need to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, I got the sauce on these ones. Let's go ahead and get these meat lovers ones sauced up.
Saucy.
Almost there. Got them almost all sauced. Oh, gotta get these ones over here. We'll make sure they're all good and sauced. Good and covered up with sauce. Just a little bit more in the bowl here and we've got this done. Go make sure that one gets covered up there. Now what, you ask? Is it time to go in the oven? Oh no, not quite yet. You can never have enough cheese. So we got to get some cheese across the top of these. Just spread it out real good. Oh, looks like I might not have enough for that one, so I'll top it back off here in just a minute. Alright, so we got them sauced, we got them cheesed. Just in case we need a little more Italian seasoning. I'm sorry, not Italian dressing. Italian seasoning. Go right across the top with a little bit of sprinkle. Now we get these popped in the oven. Like I said, it's already preheated to 350. Going to go for about 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see you when they come out. One more thing real quick, guys. If you notice, I had some leftovers. Normally I do meat lovers only. But since I split the box with some just regular, with no meat, we did have some leftovers. Never fret, if you have leftovers, you've already got a pretty good setup in case you want to make some lasagna. You've already got a nice cheese and meat mixture already ready for you. So I'm just going to throw some lids on these and we will save them and we will make us some lasagna or maybe even some more stuffed shells later on. In a little bit, we'll have those out the oven. We'll see you in a bit. Oh man, the timer on my oven just went off. I wish you had smell-o-vision like Emerald used to say, because these smell good. So, they are all ready. I hope yours are ready too. Now then, like I said, I did a meat lovers and I did a non-meat lovers. Which one should we try? Hey, lovely assistant, which one would you like to try? The meat lovers or the regular?
Meat!
Alright, we're going to go with the meat lovers. Just going to get this scooped out onto the plate right here. Oh, look how good that looks. Alright, here we go. As you see, we got a piece of manicotti here on this plate. Gonna throw a little Parmesan cheese on there. And I personally like garlic salt, so we're gonna throw a little bit of garlic salt on there. And here we go, let's cut into this bad boy. Oh man, it looks good. Alright. Oh, did you see all that oozing out? Oh yeah, that looks so good. Let's try this. Here we go. Man, that's good. Want some? Hello. One last thing before I get off here. I hope y'all are enjoying your stuffed shells first of all. But also wanted to mention that next week we have two special holidays coming up. We got Cinco de Mayo next Tuesday, and we've got Mother's Day coming the following Sunday. So I'm going to do a couple of special videos next week. Instead of doing my normal Thursday, we're going to do one on Tuesday for Cinco de Mayo. And we're also going to do one Saturday evening to get ready in case kids want to do some breakfast in bed for their moms on Mother's Day. Just wanted to let y'all know that. Also want y'all to, if y'all like these videos, please press like at the bottom. Subscribe to my channel if you want. And if you want to share this with all your friends, I'd be much appreciated. Enjoy! One last thing, guys. Say hi to my lovely assistant.